Michael Dugan was born April 2nd, 1948 in Long Beach, California, to Helen Virginia and John William. He was born a year and a half after his older brother Jack. 3 years later, his younger sister Maureen was born, and his youngest brother Dan followed 3 years after that. He was a friendly young boy with a great sense of humor, who played Little League and was an altar boy at his church. In high school, the family moved to Westminster, and in 1966, Mike graduated from Westminster High. After high school, Mike went to Golden West College. He started working at Lucky's Supermarket as a box boy and married Inez Hust. Mike moved to Huntington Beach and had 3 kids, Michael, Kelly, and Jake. He worked various positions at Lucky's and finally settled in the night shift. This allowed him plenty of time to spend with his kids and the ability to share his passions with them. He spent time coaching their Little League teams and sharing other favorite hobbies, such as watching movies, playing golf, fishing, and skiing. He also started to travel. He took his kids on cross-country trips through the U.S. to visit family and see the sights. He was a big fan of Notre Dame football and would regularly go to the Thanksgiving games versus USC. He made a couple of trips to the Bay Area to see them play Stanford, and even traveled to South Bend, Indiana to catch the USC Notre Dame game. After 35 years, Mike was able to retire from working at Lucky's, which had now become Albertsons. However, he always kept himself busy. In his retired years, he turned his hobbies into part-time jobs. He worked as an usher for the 66ers minor league baseball team, then the Anaheim Angels, and he was a golf course ranger. He met Patricia Tennyson, and they developed a strong bond. They spent a lot of time together and loved going to the theater, seeing plays, and listening to live music. He still loved to travel and would regularly take ski trips, visit New York, and even took a cruise to Alaska with his family. He was also able to travel more extensively, including numerous ski trips to Europe and a family trip to Ireland. He thoroughly enjoyed these trips and loved to talk about all the amazing places he saw and how beautiful everything was. In this time, Mike renewed his commitment to Christ, and one of his passions was spending time at his church. In 2013, he spent a few weeks in Brooklyn helping to rebuild a church that had been destroyed by Hurricane Sandy. He met and worked alongside some great people. He would send daily text messages and pictures showing the progress the team was making to rebuild. When he got sick, one of the few things he found comfort in was God's Word and visits from his pastor.
No, I mean it.
Put your hand under his head. Put that hand under
You
his head.
just keep them there. You got me scared now.
Come here.
Okay, don't cry.
Look, he's smiling. He's smiling at you.
And of course, his favorite thing to do was spend time with his grandchildren, Noah, Gracie, David, Emma, Jacob, and Caitlin. He attended school performances and sports games regularly, and almost never missed one of their birthday parties. He would also make sure his Disneyland pass was up to date so he could spend the day with his grandkids at the happiest place on earth. Anyone that has ever had a conversation with my dad will remember his sense of humor. He loved to laugh and make others laugh. And while we will miss those smiles all the time, it has given us great comfort to know that he is now in the presence of God.